Jake buys a rental property. Marcus invests in index funds. Both think they made the smarter move. But here's the truth, they're both wrong. Because one of them forgot to count the hours, and the other forgot to count the zeros. And when you actually run the numbers over 20 years, the gap is enough to make your stomach drop. Jake and Marcus both have $50,000 saved. They both earn $55,000 a year. Same age, same city, same starting point. The only difference is what they do with that money. Jake uses it as a 20% down payment on a $250,000 rental property. A simple 3-bedroom house in a decent area. He takes a 30-year mortgage at 7%, with a monthly payment of about $1,330. He finds a tenant paying $1,800 a month. On paper, that's $470 a month in profit. Jake feels like a genius. Marcus does something much less exciting. He takes the same $50,000 and puts it into a total stock market index fund. No tenants. No leverage. No headaches. He sets up an automatic $300 monthly investment and forgets about it. Day 1, Jake has a house, a tenant, and something to talk about. Marcus has a confirmation email. It's not even close in terms of how it feels. But feelings and math are two very different things. For the first few years, Jake feels like he's winning. Rent hits his account every month. He drives past his property and thinks, I own that. He gets tax benefits, builds equity, and watches the value slowly go up. It all feels real, solid, and smart. Marcus logs in occasionally. The numbers go up, then down, then up again. Year 1, maybe $55,000. Year 2, $61,000. Nothing exciting. No one is impressed. By year 3, Jake has collected around $64,800 in rent and paid about $47,880 toward his mortgage. On the surface, that looks like a $16,000 plus win. But then reality shows up. Property taxes, insurance, repairs, vacancy, unexpected costs. That profit starts shrinking fast. A water heater here. A roof repair there. A month without a tenant. Cleaning, relisting, small fixes. After everything, Jake's real cash flow over 3 years is closer to $2,000 to $4,000. And that doesn't include a single hour of his time. Meanwhile, Marcus has done almost nothing. His portfolio, with steady contributions and average returns, is sitting around $76,000. No stress. No late-night calls. No emergencies. But Jake still has one big advantage: leverage. His $50,000 controls a $250,000 asset. As the property value increases, his equity grows faster. That's the hidden power of real estate. But here's what most people ignore. That $470 monthly profit number doesn't include the real costs: vacancies, maintenance, big repairs, or bad tenants. One bad situation can wipe out an entire year's profit. Fast forward to year 10. Jake's property is worth roughly $335,000 to $350,000. His equity is around $170,000 or more. Marcus's portfolio, with consistent investing and compounding, is also around $165,000 to $180,000. They're almost equal. But the journey was completely different. Jake spent years managing tenants, fixing problems, handling stress, and carrying debt tied to one property. Marcus simply stayed consistent and let time do the work. Now jump to year 20. Jake's property is worth around $450,000 to $500,000. His mortgage is nearly or fully paid off. His equity sits in that same range. Marcus's portfolio, growing at around 10% with consistent contributions, reaches roughly $420,000 to $460,000. They end up in a similar place. But Jake worked for his money. Marcus let his money work for him. And here's the part that really changes things. If Marcus increased his monthly investment from $300 to $500, his portfolio could jump to around $600,000 or more. That's the power of compounding. At the same time, stocks aren't perfect. Market crashes can be brutal. In 2008, the market dropped around 37%. In 2020, it dropped over 30% in weeks. Most people panic and sell at the worst possible time. Real estate isn't perfect either. It comes with hidden costs, time, stress, and risk that most people underestimate. So the real lesson isn't that real estate wins, and it's not that stocks win. The real mistake is choosing either one without understanding the full picture. Because the only number that matters is the one that includes everything. And the next time someone tells you one is better than the other, ask them one simple question. Did you include everything? Real estate versus stocks. Which one actually makes you richer? In this video, we break down the real numbers behind two of the most popular investment strategies. Jake invests in rental property, while Marcus chooses index funds. Same starting point, same income, but completely different paths. Over 20 years, the results might surprise you.